Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'd like to welcome you back to Prison Architect Megamax V2. My voice, right there, nearly breaking under the pressure of the morning breeze. It's very early in the morning, and I don't know why I decided to record in the morning, but I have. I'm just sort of looking at a bauble right here, sort of looking at my life in a weird way, wondering what went wrong. Anyway, welcome. Let's see if I can make it through this. I've got a lovely cup of tea right here, and a lot of rage that potentially could be built up from me playing today. I tell you what, one thing I've noticed is that I seem to be a little bit more articulate today, which I suppose is nice. Hello, Merv. Merv's up as well. He's not usually as hyper in the mornings, but I suppose because I'm talking, he might sort of get up there a little bit more, or a little bit quicker. But anyway, what were we doing? The final construction, the design is all done. Everything is all done other than this little bit right here. Okay, I guess everything isn't done. What happened to the fence? Was this an event? I guess this was an event that happened and I just sort of clicked over it or something before it showed me the destruction. That's a bit silly. Anyway, we'll just quickly get that constructed. So as I was saying, the expansion of the gang areas, we finished the top area right here other than the sort of little bit of handiwork that needs to be done. Is that completely connected up? Okay, we just need to get that bit done. That's fine. Looks like Timmy over there is going to get it done eventually. There was a fight at the new canteen, which I do quite like, by the way, because we definitely needed the extra space, and we still have a few more prisoners that we can get in. We're also still waiting for a death row inmate, which I don't know if there's one available. Hold on a second, let's check. Death row, nope, none available, unfortunately. I wonder when they become available. It just sort of, is it just a random occurrence or is it one a week? I don't know. Should be more than that. But anyway, so we want to get some more cloning done. I'm just sort of thinking, yeah, we clone that section, or clone both of them. In fact, that would, actually I don't know if I can do that. I think it might be too wide an area. Hold on a second. Let's find out. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, maybe from this bit. Hold on a second. Let's get this part instead. There we go. Maybe it's a bit easier to do this. And then we can get this sort of bottom path done ourselves. Yeah, that's much easier. The only issue we've got is there's no cell block there, which is a bit awkward. So I'm sort of thinking maybe just sort of skip over it, because I don't want them to emulate the doors. That would be a bit of an annoying thing. So we just have to sort of put cell blocks in there ourselves. Although this section's fine, actually. So, you know, I'll take this one. There we go. That can be emulated. And you know what? This bit as well. Like, I'm taking small cloning sections here. I don't know why. Look, I know why. It's much easier. Saves me the hassle. I'm also doing a lot of building. This is awkward. Hold on a second. Is it here? I keep saying hold on a second today. Don't... Hold on a second. Hold on to your butts. That kind of thing. Yeah, that's good. That seems fine to me. So it's just a case of getting this cell block done, which is as simple as just doing... Actually, what did we do up here? Yeah, we just sort of followed with what everything else was doing, which is right there. Good. I mean, well, we don't need to do that. What am I talking about? I just clone the cell next to it. There we go. Easy. Much easier. Hold on a second. No, wait. Wait a minute. No, no, that's not easy at all. Really confused right now. No, wait. Clone this cell. Clone this one and this one. Right, good. And we'll just sort of delete all of that. Okay. Right, I think that's cleared up. Other than the fact that it's still considered a cell block, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but that's fine. Okay, we'll make this into metal, and then that will be all done and dusted. Well, eventually it'll be done and dusted. We have a lot of intake. And also, it seems like we've filled up our delivery section of the prison, which is a little bit of a shame. We're going to have to also specify the front here as deliveries then. Even though it does look a little bit messy. It's a bit of a shame, but we need more areas for delivery, apparently, because we've got quite a few. So we're picking up food right here. We have plenty of workers available, so that's not really too much of a problem, but we still have other prisoners arriving. So I'm not going to have another 100 come in just yet until we finish getting the rest of the intake. Which does remind me, did I actually get that set up? Not set up, but did I get them all checked? Yes. Some of them have been checked. Others are still question marks. They're probably going to be murdered. So, bloody, you got a lot of things. Tough, stoical, snitch, ex-law enforcement, fearless. There was one person in this prison that always, whenever I look through on the information stream, I think that they are a legendary prisoner. But they're not. Unless they were killed. Of which case, I guess they really weren't a legendary prisoner. I think it was one of you lot. I'm really surprised. I usually always notice it. They have about 6 different sort of titles, as it were. They're titles. We've got Sir Cameron, the gang member here. An epic title for a saga of great journeys ahead. I can't... It must be you. Maybe it is him. A bunch of... Didn't we? Yeah, we got a new legendary prisoner. We got you. You're going to remain in your tomb for the rest of your life. That's fine. I'm more than happy to have that be a thing. I also should update the... Oh, I already have set it as unlocked. Oh, that's good then. Way ahead of myself, apparently. Is there anything else that we need to really do? I'm just thinking, have we done everything here? I think so. Everyone's receiving their laundry, right? We have a quick look on the needs section for Supermax. What have they got? Freedom, which is fine. We don't want them to have any freedom. Only some of them don't have freedom. Why do others do? Maybe they just arrived? Well, no, I know some of them didn't just arrive. Just literacy, spirituality, which is being, for the most part, dealt with. Drugs, which is a problem. It is a bit of a problem. Visitation's alright. Sleep is a problem. I'm just thinking, do we want to make a psychiatrist's office? Excuse me. I'm just thinking how I can implement that without them taking advantage of it. For some reason, the cleaning cupboard has a desk. When did I get this set up? I can't remember doing this. There's lots of food in it. Why is there so much food in here? I think we need more cookers for this area, actually. Some of them are eating, but not all of them. Maybe one more cooker thrown in. They must have that much food in there for a reason, right? I just don't think they should need that much. At all. They should... What was it? 8 prisoners? Or more than that per cooker? Depending, of course, on what you're actually trying to make. Looks like there's a bit of a fighting over here. But it's being dealt with. Kind of. That took longer than it should. The snipers in that tower aren't really doing anything, are they? Well, that was interesting. We got to see firsthand how it happens. We're also still taking forever to get deliveries sorted out. It's because the drivers are helping. The drivers shouldn't be helping because they move all the way over there, then they've got to go all the way back and then start driving off. Well, I guess they used to do that because deliveries was further away, but now it's a bit closer. If anything, they're like moving deliveries over to this main section here from the front, which is kind of cool. Maybe because I put these down first, it sort of considers it the main delivery spot. We got the new prisoners arriving soon, no more waiting. And hopefully we can make a little bit of money today with the work. It's a little bit of a lighter schedule than it used to be. I used to have them work about 8 or 9 hours straight. And yeah, it was slave labor, and I fully accept it to be the case. Because let's be honest, they're all murderers and horrible human beings. I just don't feel like they should really be given anything else. There's a door here. Why? Just dismantle that door. That's basically just their way out. They can escape right now. Because of you bastards. Hold on a second, let me get a concrete wall. I'm saying hold on a second a lot today. What is it about the mornings that makes me want to say hold on a second? It's so prominent. Isn't it, Mer? What do you think, Mer? What's your opinion on, I don't know, anti-establishmentarianism? It's a long word. What happened here is why just destroying the walls for no good reason. A lot of them are having trouble getting around as well. Now they're going out the back way. Merv is chatty today, if you couldn't tell. Merv likes to talk. Still a little bit warm. What are they doing? Oh, they must have still thought the door was there. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we've got a bit of a problem here. See, one guard has his head jammed between the door and the wall. It's a little bit of an unfortunate circumstance to be in. We're just sort of slowly make our way over there. Not too much of a rush. So, let's see. Concrete tiles. We need to get that set up here because... So I don't know. I like the concrete tiles sort of separating the doorways. We've got like a proper lockdown system here. You can imagine one prisoner's right at the end, and there's, you know, another prisoner waving him down after a lockdown's taking place, and all these doors are slowly closing, and he's just making it through up until the very end, and then they just sort of, I don't know. There's just a, I don't know, a lover's embrace almost between the chains. It's a romantic story about regret, vengeance, and pride. At the same time, though, they're both murderers, so it's hard to really humanize them in that way. So, all right, we're all on that side. Is that what they're trying to do? We can't get over here. Break the wall down. Great. They broke that wall as well. Bloody hell. I know, Merv. It's absolutely just repulsive. They already finished doing this? Wow. That was quick. I didn't think they would be that fast. Merv, stop it. Nipping me. It's when he wants to have something else to eat. Or when he expects me to have my breakfast so we can have some nibbles. It's what my assumption is. You have your own seeds, you bugger. Eat them. What? What's your problem? I'm not your problem. You're my problem. Bloody bastard. You say I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Okay, well that's good to know, but we need to get the deployment set up for this new section. And we've already done so up here, 2 guards per line. So let's know, that's my tea. Cheeky. Alright, we've got a guard here and a guard here, a guard there and a guard there. Fantastic. I don't know if we need more armed guards too. Actually, wait. We do have armed guards per line, don't we? Is that needed? I feel like we can have one every other line. Or maybe we can have the armed guards on the walkways here. I'm starting to think that might be a better idea. Maybe a complete redo of how we sort of deploy our guards. I still think the main one here should stay where it is. Okay, well, I deleted it and I can undelete it. There's nothing I can really do there. But if we just sort of do this and put as many people as we had on it before, including an armed patrol, which, was it about that much? I think it was about this much, yeah. Everywhere else, if we have a line going down here, just give the game a moment there. It's really worrying when the game does that. Alright, so here we'll have 2 armed patrols. If possible, anyway. I mean, we have quite a few armed patrols pretty much all over the prison. We really do, don't we? Holy hell. We should really have 2 there. And 2 here as well, just because it's a main section. We've got 2 there for those 2 sections. Those 2, yeah. We've got quite a few armed guards. We could probably do with a few more. We'll get that done in a second. Hire some more armed guards, that is. So we want 2 here because this is sort of a suppression mechanic. And we also probably want to put like a normal 2 guards on each line. There we go. Now this section we could just have 1 guard on each. This just because it's a longer line. These 2 sort of walkways, they should be able to get to any trouble that's along those cell blocks because it's a sort of shorter block. Here though, it's a little bit more tricky, so I'd rather have at least 1 guard patrolling these sections. It's going to be a very boring route, but you know, it's fine. It's not always going to be an action-packed day, and to be honest, most of them don't want it. Maybe, you know, maybe you're the new guy, or new person. You want to make a name for yourself as a sort of a ruthless killer of a guard. You want to get your taser out, start tasing people for no good reason. It's not how it works. You got to have a reason. And sometimes you have to make a reason. Sometimes you have to just, you know, plant a gun on them, telling them they were going to shoot. How they got the gun, I don't know. Smear cocaine on their nose. Oh, they were high. That's how we usually do it back in my day. That's how we did it. Sometimes the old ways are just the best. Good. Right. Glad you all know. Merv, what did you just make? What did I say? Well, hold on a second. I think my vocal cords are gone. They were there for a minute, and now they're gone. Just disappeared. They've gone for a moonlit stroll. God, we just need more armed guards. I'm sort of thinking we get rid of a few here, because they're not really doing anything for us. We get rid of sort of one there, one there, one there, one there. One there, one there. And we just sort of replace them with normal guards. I think the normal guards got to be a little bit better, right? Because they've got more tasers on them. Having armed guards is great, but mostly for the suppression. Wait, is everyone fine? I thought everyone was sleeping. Are we telling me that we've got food set up for everyone? Actually, this is the main thing right now. Do we have food ready for everyone? Because there's a lot of prisoners to feed. And I'm just curious if we've actually got that set up. Because we've got plenty of food being cooked. And if we go down to a slower speed just so they can get everything they need. Over here. They eat before the others don't. No, they don't. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on a second. Normal. Oh, no. Okay. We don't have food set up for this lot yet. This is why I had the food an hour before the others, so I can sort of start cooking for them sooner. Because they're just sort of being forgotten about. Which is a damn shame. It's also a damn shame we can't be a bit quicker. Maybe we need a few more cooks. How many do we have right now? 50. Oh my god. It's got to like 60. I don't know if that's going to help out, but just having more bodies, I think, would be nice. So it looks like we're going to miss out on feeding the gang section. Which is a damn shame. Because they're going to be very angry. So I'm sort of thinking... maybe we can have them... they have more sleep time. Why is it not up by one more? Hold on a second. Right, we're going to change that. Shower here. Then meal time. Then free time. If they have their dinner an hour before the others, I think it means that we should be able to sort of prioritize having them eat. Or we can have it way before the others. This canteen is disgusting. What the hell? How many cleaners do we have? 70 janitors. We should really get them to do some of their own cleaning. This is something I was meant to set up a long time ago and just sort of forgot about it. Just hard to know where to put it. Bloody hell, get this constructed. Wait, who's doing that? Oh, okay. You're nearly there, Sylvester. He's a bit tired. He's just carrying bricks all the way around the back for reasons. That's good to know. Bit of a bloodbath over here still. This doorway, just... nothing's happening over here. There's even a few showers they've just forgotten about. Why is this section restricted? What's wrong with that cell block? Is it going to be a ghost story in the future? Cell block, I don't know, 114A? You know, just sort of a generic horror film. They always put a random number in there. Oh, it's cell block 114A. Oh, shuttle 221. You know, just annoying stuff. Some of that annoying stuff, you know what I mean? Let's get the new cells put in, since the other one's already set up. This should all be ready to go, essentially. So let's do that. Although, there are no lights up here. Yes. I was wondering why it was so dark. We can get some lights thrown in. There we go. Bloody parrot. I can't do this when you're rustling around. No, mighty. Mighty. Bad parrot. These lights are a bit sporadic. That's fine. We also want to change the section here. God bloody hell. There we go. Deployment. These not considered normal cells? What's wrong with them? What's different? Is it just taking a while to update? Something about themselves that are odd. I don't know why. Are they not considered inside? What's wrong with these? I mean, the game's just lagging. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. We'll give it some time. Because down here, it's absolutely fine. There's no problems. But over here, it's... Yeah, there we go. The game was just lagging. Okay. So I imagine if I go back to deployment... There we go. It's all set up.